Now we see a theorem. If A, G and H are arithmetic mean, geometric mean and harmonic mean of two positive numbers, x and y respectively, then number 1, g square is equal to a into h, and number 2, here a is greater than or equal to g greater than or equal to h. Now here we want to prove these two cases. Here a, g and h are the arithmetic mean, geometric mean and harmonic mean of the two positive numbers x and y. Now here given arithmetic mean, geometric mean and harmonic mean of numbers, of two positive numbers, x and y, okay, are, see carefully, arithmetic mean, geometric mean and the harmonic mean. Here it is, x and y are the two numbers, then it is arithmetic mean, it is a geometric mean and it is a harmonic mean. Therefore we can write a is equal to x plus y upon 2, g is equal to under root of x into y, and h is equal to 2xy upon x plus y. It is arithmetic mean, it is geometric mean and it is harmonic mean. Now first we prove this. Okay, number 1. Here we take the it is a RHS. Here RHS, it is a into h. A it is arithmetic mean and h is a harmonic mean. Therefore we can write a, it is x plus y upon 2 into 2xy upon x plus y. Here it is a harmonic mean. And now here 2 get cancel, xy, it is x plus y and it is x plus y get cancel, only here remaining x into y. And now geometric mean, it is under root of x into y. So this x into y we can write under root of x into y square, that means xy, and it is g square and it is RHS, sorry, it is LHS. Okay, here that means AH is equal to g square, and therefore first result or proof, it is a g square is equal to here a into h. Okay, here it is a first result, g square is equal to a into h. Okay, and here remember this result we use in our examples on the geometric mean, harmonic mean and the arithmetic mean. Here the result, it is a g square geometric mean, g square is equal to a into h. Now it is a proof for the first. Now for the proving the second condition, that means a greater or equal to that is arithmetic mean is greater or equal to geometric mean is greater or equal to the harmonic mean. Okay, now see carefully the proof. Proof for the second, it is proof for the first. Now for the second, see carefully. Consider here we want to prove that A is greater than G, A is greater or equal to G, and G is greater or equal to H. Consider any two, it is A greater than or equal to G or G greater than or equal to H. Here we consider this. First we prove A is greater or equal to G, that is arithmetic mean is greater or equal to the geometric. Therefore first consider it is A minus G is equal to, see carefully, this A minus G, A it is this, what is this, A x plus y upon 2 minus G, it is under root of x into y. Arithmetic progress, arithmetic mean minus geometric mean, it is arithmetic mean of the number x and y, and it is a geometric mean of the number x and y. Now see carefully, from these two terms we can take 1 by 2 common, then here it is a x plus y, and here we take this 1 by 2 common, but in the denominator there is a not 2, so we can write it is a 2 into under root of x into y. Okay, here we can take common 1 by 2, here it is a 1 by 2, but here in the denominator there is a no 2, so we multiply by 2 in the numerator and denominator, like that, x plus y upon 2 minus under root xy. Okay, it is our original condition. Therefore x plus y upon 2 minus 2 under root xy upon 2, and then this 1 by 2 we take common, and then remaining x plus y minus 2 into under root xy, x plus y minus 2 into under root xy. Okay, here and now here we observe that it is x, it is y, and it is a 2 into under root xy, 2 into under root x into under root y, 2 into under root xy. This can be written as, see carefully, it is a 1 by 2 into under root x square plus under root y square minus 2 into under root x into under root y. Okay, see carefully this x we can write under root x square, that means x. Here y we can write under root y square, that means y, and then 2 and under root of x into y, it is a 2 under root x into under root y. Okay, now this bracket is a complete square of under root x minus under root y. Okay, here then we can write it is a 1 by 2 into under root x minus under root y whole square. See carefully this. Okay, we know that the formula for the a minus b whole square, we know it is a square minus 2ab plus b square. Okay, here this formula can be written in the form a square plus b square minus 2ab. Okay, same, right? Only these two terms are the interchange, a square plus b square minus 2ab. Now here we can find the square of under root x minus under root y whole square, then under root x square plus under root y square and minus 2a into b, that means minus 2 under root x into under root y, here this term in the bracket. Okay, here, and that means this term we can write under root x minus under root y whole square, under root x minus under root y whole square. See carefully this. Okay, now and we know that square of any real number, it is a positive. Here square of any real number is a non-negative, because square of 0 it is a 0. Okay, here that means this is greater or equal to 0, greater or equal to 0. If x and y are the same, then it is a 0, that means 0, or it is a positive, it is a 0 or positive. X square under root x minus under root y whole square, it is a positive term, that means if both are the same, then it is a 0. Okay, now therefore we can write here it is a minus z, therefore it is a minus g greater or equal to 0, and then a is a greater or equal to g. See carefully. It is equation number 1. Now, this condition is verified. That is, a is a greater or equal to g. That is, we can write a upon g is greater or equal to 1. Only g divided by both side by g. It is a upon g greater or equal to 1. Here, this is equation number 2. Now, we know that g square is equal to a into h. Here it is already proved. G square is equal to a into h. Therefore, we can write this g square is equal to a into h. We can write g upon h is equal to a upon g. That means when we take cross multiplication, it is g square and it is ah. And here by 2, this is greater or equal to 1. A by g greater or equal to 1, and therefore this g by h is also greater or equal to 1. That is, g is a greater or equal to h, and it is equation number 3. Here g is a greater or equal to h. Here see carefully, a by g, it is a by g greater or equal to 1, and a by g is equal to g by h. It is a greater than, and therefore h we can take in the multiple g greater or equal to h, and here by 1 and 2, by 1 and 3, we can write a greater or equal to g greater or equal to h. A greater or equal to g and g greater or equal to h. A greater or equal to g, g greater or equal to h, and it is a proof. Okay, it is greater or equal to. If the two numbers are the same, then a, g and h are the equal. If two numbers are the same, then a, g and h are the equal. Otherwise, a is a greater than g, greater than h. See carefully the proof of the both terms. These two results are used in our examples. Okay, so remember this. G, it is a geometric mean, a is a arithmetic mean, and h is a harmonic mean. And the relation between geometric mean, arithmetic mean and the harmonic mean is this. Okay, remember this. Now we see the examples in the exercise 2.4. Here that examples are dependent on the formula, that is that g square is equal to a into h. Here it is our theorem, we already proved. It is a g square is equal to a into h. Using this formula, g it is a geometric mean, a is a arithmetic mean, and h is a harmonic mean. Okay, this formula, okay, using this formula we solve these three examples. Okay, see carefully here. It is example number 3. Example number 3 in the exercise 2.4. Let it is a, g and h are arithmetic mean, geometric mean and harmonic mean respectively of two positive numbers. Okay, here now see carefully, we know that first given we know that g square is equal to a into h. First, in the third example there is a given, see carefully the first example, find the arithmetic mean of two positive numbers whose geometric mean and the harmonic mean are the 4 and 16 by 5. Okay, here given that geometric mean is equal to 4 and harmonic mean h is equal to 16 by 5, these two values are the given, and we want to find the A, that means the arithmetic mean. Okay, then we know that here G square is equal to A into H. Put the values of G and H. G square, it is a 4 square, is equal to A into 16 by 5, and now this 4 square and it is a 16, therefore it is a 16 is equal to 16A upon 5. This 16 get cancelled, we get 1 is equal to A by 5, and that is A is equal to 5. It is a arithmetic mean. A is equal to 5. Here find the arithmetic mean, therefore arithmetic mean of the two positive number, it is a 5. Okay. Now we see the second example. Here example number 4. In the example number 4, find the harmonic mean of two positive numbers whose arithmetic mean and the geometric mean is a 15 by 2 and 6. Arithmetic mean it is a 15 by 2 and geometric mean is 6. We want to find the arithmetic mean. Therefore, in the fourth example, A, G and H are the arithmetic mean, geometric mean and the harmonic mean of the two positive numbers. Given that, here given the arithmetic mean, that is A is equal to 15 by 2 and G it is a 6. Now we know that it is a G square is equal to A into H, and therefore G square, it is a 6 square is equal to A, it is a 15 by 2 into H. Okay, therefore we can write it is a 36 is equal to 15 by 2 H. See carefully, and therefore H is equal to 36 into 2 upon 15. Here 2 in the multiple and 15 in the division, and so take the calculation. Here it is a 36 and it is a 15. Okay, we divided by 3. Okay, when we divided by 3, we get it is a 12 into 2 upon 5. See carefully, when divided by 3, here we get 12, here we get 5, and it is into 2, and therefore the last answer it is a 24 upon 5. It is a harmonic mean. In the fourth question, harmonic mean. Find the harmonic mean when given arithmetic mean and geometric mean. Here given arithmetic mean and geometric mean, by using this formula we take the calculation, and the harmonic mean it is a 24 upon 5. It is the harmonic mean. Now the last example. Here in the fifth example, find the geometric mean of two positive numbers whose arithmetic mean is a 75 and the harmonic mean is a 48. See carefully. Now here given it is a is equal to 75 and H is equal to 48. Okay, now G square is equal to A into H, therefore G square is equal to 75 into 48. Okay, now here we take the calculation. G square is equal to, it is a 75 into 48. Then G square is equal to 75 into 8. See carefully, 75 into 8. We take 75 into 2. It is a 150. 150 into 2. It is a 300. And 300 into 2. It is a 600. That means 75 into 8. It is a 600. Therefore, it is a 0 and carry 60. Again 75 into 4. 75 into 4. It is 75 into 2. It is a 150. 150 into 2 again 300. Okay, and 300 plus 60, it is a multiplication of 75 into 4, it is a 300 and carry 60. Okay, that means it is a 360. It is a g square. See carefully now, it is a 36. We want to find the g. It is plus or minus 60. Okay, 60 square, it is a 3600. Therefore g is equal to plus or minus 60. But here we want to find the geometric mean of two positive numbers. Geometric mean of the positive numbers. Therefore here we take only the plus 60. Okay, therefore geometric mean, it is a 60. When we take the square root, it is a plus or minus, but here we take only the positive value, that is g is equal to 60. When the arithmetic mean, it is a 75 and harmonic mean is a 48, then the geometric mean, it is a 60 and it is the last answer. Here it is a 3, 4 and 5. That means 3 examples in our exercise 2.4 based on this formula. Okay, the remaining examples in this exercise we take in a next lecture.